the weekend, there could be another Siouxlander in the NFL.
But unlike others before him, the road for Brandon Wegher to get to this point was anything but smooth. Sports director Chris Palmquist joins us now with his story.
Guys, after a stellar prep career at Heelan and a record-setting year at Iowa, it seemed as if it was only a matter of time before Brandon Wegher was playing on Sundays. There were certainly twists and turns along the way, but now, a couple of years later, it looks like that time is finally here.
He had unbelievable vision. He could run inside. He could run outside. He was the best kid that I coached.
Brandon Wegher's record-setting 3,238 rushing yards his senior season at Bishop Heelan earned him a spot with the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I definitely did the right things in high school in terms of getting to where I wanted to go in football.
Records continued to fall in Iowa City as Wegher's 8 rushing touchdowns set a freshman mark.
It was one of the best years of my life. I mean, I loved playing football at Iowa. I mean, I had a lot of great experiences, a lot of great friends. That was an experience that I'll never forget.
But his time in the national spotlight was short-lived. Off-the-field issues forced Wegher to leave the program after just one season.
I lost everything I worked my entire life for. I was in a different place mentally.
Over the next couple of years, Brandon struggled to find a home, spending short stints at Oklahoma and Iowa Western without ever playing a down, all while continuing to grow off the field.
My son was only a couple months at the time, but my fiance had to endure the struggles I was going through, and I mean, I really put that on her. That's one of my biggest regrets.
In 2013, after 3 years away from football, Wegher got a shot with NAIA powerhouse Morningside, where things began to fall into place on and off the field.
Having my son in my life, I mean, it obviously changed me. I mean, really forced me to grow up.
Saw him as a great father, and you know, his son was around here often with him, and the interaction was great.
In 2 seasons with the Mustangs, Wegher ran for more than 3,800 yards, including an NAIA record 2,610 last season.
I wasn't going to let anything stop me. I set a goal, a clear goal, which was to break the single-season rushing record in the NAIA level.
Those numbers, a solid showing in the Medal of Honor Bowl, and an impressive pro day all have Wegher in the NFL conversation.
It'd be nice to play in the NFL, but that's not my main goal. My main goal is to be a starter in the NFL. It may not be in year 1, it may not be in year 2, but my goal is to be a starter in the NFL, and I believe I have what it takes.
From football purgatory to possibly playing on Sundays, it's been a long and winding road for Brandon Wegher.
I'd just be proud to say, you know, I know the man and had an opportunity to coach him.
He's proved to people that he can deal with adversity and make it a positive, and you know, who wouldn't want to take a chance on somebody like that?
I've definitely had time to reflect on it, and it's a journey, you know, and I'm proud of where I've come, and I mean, I wouldn't change anything about it.
What a career.
Good stuff. I mean, and it's like Roger said, you can't help but cheer for a kid like that who, you know, made some mistakes and by all accounts has really grown from it, and I know I'm cheering for him this weekend.
And you've been talking to coaches, so what's the feeling? Is he going to have a draft call, or will he be a free agent?
We'll see. If all goes well, he'll be a late draft pick, I think, 5th to 7th round, but maybe at that point a free agent deal isn't the worst thing. You know, he can kind of pick the right situation for him.
Keep your eyes on him, that's for sure.
That's for sure. We'll
Thanks,
be watching.
Chris.